疲れた。とりあえずやってく。トロフィーとかよくわからんけど、まあ一応リストは見てやっていこうかな。うん。左側にあるロゴ。
司殿、何のゲームですか？
これは TPS のゲームですね。真実のかけら、これなんか集めなきゃいけないらしいんだけど。
司殿、一瞬ゴッドかと勘違いしました。
ああ、確かに名前似てるよね。ちょっと調べようかな。これあれだな、収集予測臭いな。ごめんね、最初に調べろって感じやけど、ちょっと調べます。コールログファレスガンスリンガーの真実のかけら。
司殿、作業芸しながらなので聞いてます。
ああ、了解です。ああ、これか。あるね。これしかもあれ臭いんだよな。次元臭いな、これ。1回のプレイで全部集めるみたいな。
冬季伝60時間やってもストーリー終わらないです。
えぐい。それはえぐい。エピソード1、ビリーサキット。収集物、どこにあるかってことなんだけど、まあやっていこう。収集物集めながらね。ストーリーモード、ノーマルでウエスタンとかでね、難易度、まあ一周したらアンロックされるよという感じでしょうか。
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so.
司殿、最高難易度もやらなきゃいけない感じです。
いや、ハードでいいはずなんでね。ウエスタンはやらなくていいんですよね。
What are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar.
司殿、抜け穴とか探すとありそうです
A
ね。
couple.
そうですね。
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed it.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
ああ、この人の昔話を追体験していくってことか。主人公はビリー・ザ・キッドなのか。
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near
やっ
Stinking
ぱそうだね。
Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
あれが隠れ家。
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
You heard Pat. Need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Who's that?
Is he with us? Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Hey, we have one behind us! Kill him for Christ's sake!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Time to die!
いやーむずいな。弾の制限もあるしな。まあ最低難易度だからこんだけいろいろできてるけど、こっから撃ってる。めっちゃ撃ってない。どこで撃ってる？でシークレットがねここにあるからこれだよ。シークレット。こ な感じで集めていくとルブラ日曜のリコルを授業してガンマンのしどころなんか取れた。
司殿、このゲーム調べたらウルレア2つありました。
ありますよウルレアで次がなるほど。
司殿、見せて自分でも打てそうならプレイしてみます。
そうですね。勝ちデュエル中に鳥を撃つ。勝ちデュエルってなんだ。
Watch out! He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's Garrett's
Man, we're
Never
running
around when you
around like
need
a
it.
bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Send these some bitches running! Leave them to me! He can't take us all!
死んでるやんけ。避ける方を間違えたら死ぬってこと。判断むず。
Watch out! He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's Garrett? Never around when you need it! Come on!
まるでしゃがめんのか。
Bitches running!
エムアシスト少なめだな。
That wouldn't use that!
使いづれ。
Time to die! I'll flank it!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
You're done.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
弾とかはないのかい。絶対ここ通らなあかんかったんか。なるほど。
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
司殿、陶器殿のマルチのトロがあって、たまたま人がいてついてきてくれて取れました。
よかったっす。
I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your play!
みんな。
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
司殿、感謝しかなかったので個別にメッセ送りました。わら。
確かに。
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I
You'll all
was
be
inside,
dead, you
none
bastards!
the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and
Get in
Charlie
a rat in
Boy.
a trap!
おげ。ちょっと待てよ。なるほど。
You think you can kill me too? How about that? Huh? You like that?
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of.
Someone shoot that!
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us home.
Dead or alive! Where'd he come from?
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Someone shoot that bastard! There! He shot Bill!
どっから撃たれてる。
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
あ、死体か。
He can't take us all alive!
cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. I said that it was time to cut and
め
run.
ちゃめちゃ撃たれてる。
He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was then.
あれなんかマシンガンみたいなの撃ってる。
Those poor sons of bitches are done for!
Fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just Joshua.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I? Keep shooting.
あれまだ先かな。シークレットがね。
You were heading for the barn.
Gonna cut you a new one. Making my way past the castle of fallen foes. This some bitch is pissing me off.
Whoa! 忙しいな。
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. I'm telling you. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
What is that?実はなんか取れた。ああ、すべてのかけらを見つける。なるほど、これか。まあ、ただそうか。真実のかけらすべて集めるってトロフィーがある以上集めていかないといけんってことやね。ミッション2で OK。
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
パレット・ギャレット。パッド・ギャレットか。
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake. And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
実際は違ったってことか。
Stepped inside, and bam! Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice.
ああ、なんか取れた。
That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
OK。うん、なんかわちゃわちゃしてんなこのゲーム。
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
.どんぐらいあるんだろうねストーリー。
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too. My first order of business was finding a firearm.
ここにシークレットがあると。はい、4つだねこのステージは。
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun. I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
うわなんかいた
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away!
Oh my god!
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell? Garrett's gonna kick our ass! Can't have gotten far! Gotta be around here somewhere! Can't believe you keep missing!
Come切れちょっと待ってそれやばいぞ
Nearly broke out of jail!
Violence is not the answer.
あ、落ちちゃダメあーどうやって行くんだどうやって行くんだこっちで合ってるかこっちか
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Secret 発見
What
レベルアップ OK。どっから撃ってる？あ、上か。COD を思い出すな、マジで。この感じ。
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Surrender yourself!
They're shooting in the street!
You won't get away!
あ、こっちは道あったってことか。こっちやん。
I'll flank it! Get your headstone!
There's children here.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. It's rising too high, if you ask me.
Get out here!
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
.うわ、家の中にあんのか。なんだそれ。ね、どうやって進むんだ。これか。がっつり FPS やるの初めてだな。初めてじゃない、久しぶりやな。めっちゃ嘘つけん。
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
何々勝手に前出た。
Hey!
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one could put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No. Because they all thought I was Billy.
圧倒的ダメージ。
And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
Show yourself, coward!
どこだ。あ、こうか、いるわ。
You're done. Had enough?
払ってねえのか。
Time to die.
Cover your head!
Arm yourselves.
二人いるな。
How did he get away?
どこにいる？一人見えてないな。どこだ？あ、ここか。いるわ。これは分からんじゃろ、こんな。どこだ、めっちゃ撃ってきてるよな。あ、いたわ。いや、なんか普通に FPS だな。楽しいな。どこどこ、あ、いるな。こんぐらいの難易度がちょうどいいな。そう、なんか近くに呼びやん。2ページしかないのか。でも結構少ないんだな。 OK。
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. Dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught.
OK だね。ちょっと充電器持ってこよう。携帯が充電切れそう。いきますか。
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
コンボレベル20まで上げるってなかなか難しそうやな。
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for Old Man Clown.
Hey, fucking run!
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man. Over there! There! I did my best to help those poor passengers.
You can run!
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches off the road. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Where's he going? Fucking run!
Time to die! See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blundered in regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Hard to hit a moving target! I'm done with this. He's getting away! Catch him in the crossfire!
どっから撃ってる？なんかめっちゃ撃ってきてんな。
Stand and fight, you coward!
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Get him!
Finally, they managed to
Come on,
corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament. I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be. Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
弾がね、そんなことあんのか。待て。弾がね。あ、死んだ。めっちゃ踏みづらいんだけど。弾がないんよな。
骨殿、帰ってきたらスパ4終わってた。
終わってました。うわ、わかりづら。
They were hunting me like I was game.
なんか死んでんけど。
骨殿、どう終わったんですか？
いや、終わってない。
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
No one will ever find you here!
弾ないんだよな。
That's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
ほう。
That Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
どうやって取るんやあれ。なんか道違うしな、動画と。
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his
進ん
sins.
じゃった。あ、進んじゃった。まずいぞ。
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till Kingdom Come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Yeah.
I needed to get that old man off that gun. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun. You one stupid zombie.
こういうところに置くんやめてくれんか。で取れる。
骨殿、間違えつかささんのコメント非表示になっちゃった。
なしてんすか。ちょ待っていやなってないけど
わろた。
なってないけどこっちではなーにしてんすかあレベルアップナイス。これトロフィーはもらえんのか。なんか全部1個ずつトロフィーみたいな感じだと思ったけど、あトロフィーじゃん1個ずつスキルをなんか開けるみたいな感じな気がしたけど、そんなことはなかった。
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe
骨
Canyon.
殿、
But it
読み
was
上げは
just
聞こえるけど見えない。
どうして
Look at you, you yellow belly! Sapsucker!
当たってないな。
Baby, my bird! Wait! Damn book!
そういうことね。これ投げろってことね。
I don't know how you lived this long. Would you just die?
どこだこれ。
Put a bullet in.
待って
Oh, gotta reload.
投げてほしいトロフィー的に。投げろって言ってんだろ。
骨殿、 ブロックになってたから直してきた。
あ、ブロックになった。投げてこんなの。ブローじゃん。
骨のよう、卵ご飯さやの作り。
あ、やべ、死んだ。マジかよ。
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against
こ
him
れ
in
さ、ダイナマイ
Guadalupe
ト投げてくれ
Canyon.
るん。
But it was just me.
あ、ちょっと待って、ダイナマイト。あー。めっちゃ死んでる。あ、ここか、あの人か。ちょっと待って。あ、あいつか。あれはなんかダイナマイト撃ってさらに投げてる人も殺すっていうやつがあるんだよね。おい、機関銃やめろ。やったか。あ、取れんな。あ、ダメか。死ぬか。爆発で死んでるからダメなんかこれ。むしろ先に人倒さないとダメか。そういうこと投げろ。オッケー。でどうよ。取れる恩知らずね。はい。結構サクサク取れるね。フラットケア。あ、ここじゃない。あ、食らってない。マジか。
What a piece of crap! Hey, let's see what you made up for! You stupid zombie! I don't know how you lived this long. Wait! Goddamn boat!
落ちてってんな。
Where'd you get that? Look at you, you yellow belly
こか。やってけや。打ちモードできた。
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Hi.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
I'm putting you down!
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise, and after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Kill that stupid son of a bitch!
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Team やばっての。
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
I'm ending you! It's you or me!
これや。OK。
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other, and I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed, and that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
Hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cat.
Hey, got something for you!
射程が届いてないんかこれ。
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. He never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Well, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
This is gonna hurt!
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot. Where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
なんで急にスローなの？めっちゃおるかな。待て待て待て。
Kill that stupid son of a bitch!
Kill him! Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Kill them all!
どっから撃ってる？ああ、いるな。
Show them how to die! Middle-leg that sucker!
で、ここにあると。
Better hide! Oh, we need no help to kill the likes of you!
どっから撃たれた？後ろにおった、まさかの。
Yeah, you know you can't beat me! I can kill you with either hand!
お、
That's right! Run! There he is! Come on, smoke that son of a bitch! Hang on your handgun! Boy, you are shit out of luck!
Another kill. You gonna need it then? Blank him. Look out! There he is. There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
まあこれあれだよな、普通にハードモードは収集物ないからガンガン進んでいけるってことだよな。
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil! You working for Wyatt Earp? Did that sumbitch Earp send you to kill me? You can't hide forever, boy. Shit!
ミスった。めっちゃ目の前に置いちゃったわ、ダイナマイト。それは死ぬ。
You're dead!
お前どうやって回った？あれ一人じゃないよ。やばい。よしよし。よしよしよし。
とりあえず最初の方は難しいでもクリアできるようにしました。
あ、マジっすか。やりますか。じゃない食らってんな、あいつちゃんと。ちゃんと戻ってきてくれるあたりやってほしい。ほら戻ってくるんだよ。
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Linda was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
あ、こいつ嘘しか話さんや。終わり？ ジョニー・リンゴ。
うつ猫殿、2月下旬って言ってたので、それまでにもう少し鍛えておきます。ノアさんの方は順調です。
順調っすね。なんかポロポロ取れてますね。
I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
OK。順調だな。進んでるよ。ちゃんと。
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Episode 3.
Wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
It's 結構長い、ひょっとしてこれ。
うつ猫殿、このゲームはオントロありますか？
いや、ないですね。これはないです。
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
これだ。オーケー、手に入る。
It makes me nervous standing so close.
伝説の武器アンロック済み。お、なんかアンロックできた。
All these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us.
My late father pointed out to me more than once. God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
Vic. こどこ？そっち。
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
キツネ小僧のオントロなしってことは、このゲームは僕にやられる運命ですね。わら。
Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
What the heck just happened?
これ伝説の武器やねえか。おお、強そう。
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam.
What?
Dangerous, desperate individuals. If Daddy had lived to see Alfred Nobel's explosive invention, my guess is he would have told Samuel Colt to kiss his ass. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. Bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish. Seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere.
死んでんのか。
One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. I thought I was some kind of hero.
Ah, この辺臭い気もするんだよな、シークレット。上に乗ってたから。あ、違うかな。
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way. Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
あった、あれだ。
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
ちょっと撃たれてる。
You can't hide forever.
これ撃たれた。シークレット。絶対分からんやろっていう隠し方するやつで、敵どこに、さっき絶対撃たれてたんだよな。いなくね。まあいいか。
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked.
待て。初見殺しが過ぎる。いやいや、待て。
I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at.
やっば。
All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
おーい。
Take that asshole out.
待て。
Boy, I always loved the 4th of July.
じゃあさ、こういうことしちゃいいんじゃない？なんで死ぬねん。どんだけ威力強いねん。そうか、こう降りてきてるから登れねえんだ、これ以上。あれか、それズルはできんくなってるか、さすがに。いるもんな。でさ、ここにあるんだよ。わからんくね。あれないじゃん。あれじゃあこれだ。ここだ。絶対わからんじゃろこんなん。
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube. I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane. It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
撃てばよかったんか。
Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side. It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder.
本当に久々。
I needed to make a leap of faith, which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell.
あれ、道間違えた。あれ違うよね、絶対。あれあ、下で合ってんのか。あれこれジャンプでいける？
I was determined not to give up.
ああ、いや、わかるか、そんなもん。
That Sheriff Plummer seemed quite a despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
絶対はしごじゃん。こっちにシークレットがあるはずですよ。オーケー。で、このステージは終わりと、とりあえず。これ欲しいわね、早く冷血感は欲しいところ。アップグレード。
I do not deserve to die like this! You can run, but you can't hide!
こに橋があったんや。あ、戻ってきてね。
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there.
後ろからもなんか撃たれてたな。
You ain't beefing me. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
おお、びっくりした。何のアラーム？いいアラームの仕掛けだけど、ここは。
Well, this day is just getting worse and worse for you. And
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
上取られてんのきつない。
I'm going all medieval on your ass. How you like that? You can shoot, but can you aim? I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out!
来たわ。めっちゃおるやん。いや、だるい。
娘子殿、さっきのアラーム音でビビって体がぶつった。
いや、すいません。マジビビった。こんなアラーム。見つけ。あ、嘘、死んだ。マジかよ。
today. I can shoot too! Gonna throw you into next week, boy! You can shoot, but can you aim? They're gonna be a duck and a big dog!
あーべっつえな。立地が厳しい。なんかスローもつかないといけないかな。マジかよ。あ、むずい。半分から。ダイナマイトを早打ちで処理しないといけない気がする。
I'm going all medieval on your ass.
これノーマルモードってマジ
On your ass. got a lot more dynamite than you! You can shoot, but can you aim? No blood money for you today! I can shoot too!
娘子供、そういえば、両津田屋に行ってきたんですけど、ゲームの情報雑誌って何がおすすめですか？ちなみにスイート値は持ってないのでプレステに特化したのがあればいいんですが。
いや、わからんっす。読まんっすね、僕は。
I'm going all medieval on your ass! Why not just give up and die? Woo! Lucky shot! I can shoot too!
なんか引っかかってる。なんでなんか引っかかってたんやけど。あ、やーべえ、ハマってる。
I'm going all medieval on your ass! Bastard! No blood money for you today! I'm gonna bury you in a million pieces! Are you not prepared to die like this? Did you see that? You ain't taking me!
きついわ。
いやー、さらに。ノアさんは読まない口なんですね。僕もあれば読みたいんですけど、なければ嫌みたいな感じです。い
やー、読まないっすね。Twitter で十分じゃない。あと、最新作とか、あんま興味ないんだよ。最新のゲームは別にいいかな。ああいうの読んでも新しいのしか載ってないでしょ。あー、もう。どうすんだよこれ。もう撃てんってそんな。これ使っちゃうとだって後で使えんでしょ。早打ちモードがいいのか。
娘子供、ノアさんと同じ考えなのでやめます。わら。
なんかそれにお金使うのはもったいない気がするわ。あ、でもなんだ。あんまりと落ちてるってことは使えってことかよ。食らってないよな、あのおっちゃん。どういうことだろう。どうやってダメージ与えるんか。なるほど。 おい。
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! I got a lot more dynamite than you! You can shoot, but can you aim? What do you think you're doing?
勝ってんのかあれ。
I can shoot too! Who said you could throw dynamite? I'm going all medieval on your ass!
そっちかよ、お前に。
You killed an innocent man! You ain't taking me! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! Run! I got a lot more dynamite than you! You can shoot, but can you aim?
あ、ダメか。はあ、わかんね
Who said you could throw dynamite? I got a lot more dynamite than you! You ain't beefing me. Just kill him! That one, didn't you? No blood money for you today! Boom! This cocksucker! You ain't!
え。あ、嘘。スローも打ったんに。はあ。クソゲーの香りがするぞ。
Run! I'm going all medieval on your ass! Lucky shot! What do you think you're doing?
もう終わるじゃん。
I can shoot too! What's this, you son of a bitch?
おー、いい。もう。
This cocksucker is smarter than he looks! Gonna blow you into next week, boy! I got a lot more dynamite than you! Run!
I will drop you down a mine shaft. Must be about out of bullets.
Who said you could throw dynamite?
ちょっともう、ああ。上取られてる時点で絶対きついんだよな。これハードモードやばそう。
What do you think you're doing? You can shoot, but can you aim? This cocksucker is smarter than he looks.
ノアさん、切れそうのかい？
ダイナマイトね
Keep pissing me off! See what he gets!
待っておい
Run! They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! Who said you could throw dynamite? Oh!
You ain't beefing me.
I got a lot more dynamite than you! What do you think you're doing? I'm going all medieval on your
どうしてんのかお前そんなに
This cocksucker is smarter than he looks!
トルケア
You can't beat me.
おじちゃんだよ うわーそっちにおるんかないつの間にどうしたの
So that's how Henry Plummer did.
おーやっとや
Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
きつすぎるあしかも名誉ななんとかじゃないしどうなったんやまだ3分の1ってマジ
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
久々の FPS って感じだなマジで本当に帰ってきたんだなって感じよいやハードモード大丈夫かこれさっきのとこ絶対きついだろどうやるのがいいんだまあスキル多分ガン積みするのは間違いないだろうな
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
絶対足りてないんだなんで相手のは射程が届くんだあれ
I thought the Texas Rangers got heart.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was holding a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
トリカ外しようとしてる。めっちゃ死んでないな。
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and... Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Ain't right, we gotta stay out here keeping watch like this.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to go after Hardin anyway.
Better 3 hours early than a minute too late.
God damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
あ、敵かよ。マジかよ。
I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friend. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcome presence.
Yeah.
Stop that sumbitch! Let the boys know we got another law dog.
I wondered if Bob was among them. I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Watch where you're shooting! Can't get a good shot at it! You think you can kill me?
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Yeah, you know you can't. Son of a bitch!
おい、つかめんかった。コトコトなってるやん。 分の6。
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
死んだんだけど。
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
In
fact, I felt a certain hostility. I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived. As a moment later, I was facing down the fastest gun in the West. I felt a bolt of adrenaline, or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! You didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
いや待て、あいつは俺を撃ってない。ちょっと待て。全然撃たんや。なんで撃っとるんやんけど。当たってないだけか。クソゲーだなマジで。なんとかなった。おーははちょっとこれ一周でお腹いっぱいかもしれんこのゲーム。ハードルもう一周しろって。冗談きついぜ。わかった、長押しか。左右長押しだ。すぐ戻してるから食らってんだ。そういうことね。 おいいもう。
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
狙う6つ。全然撃たへんし。
No, wait! You didn't hit me then! I'm sure of it!
むずないこれ。リロードとかあったりとかして。
Was faster than grease lightning, but being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben? Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation. A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them. They saw me before I saw them.
Indian って銃使う。インディアンが銃使うイメージなかったわ。
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down. was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout. Deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness. See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the wall.
was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death. I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows. and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
you will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are.
as his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men. The darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
むずっ。でもここレベル20いけそうだな、連続。
As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul will have no rainbow, the eye have no tears.
むずいな。
As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow, I have no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
武器を変える
As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow, the eye have no tears.
He said I was a great warrior,
わかんね
coyote
え。なん
man,
だダイナマイト投げまくれ
unequaled
ばいい
by
か。
any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that. As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow, the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man,
これどうする
unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior,
普通にハンドガンでいい
or
のか
something like that.
変にコンボつなげようと
As his
しない方がい
story
い
unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow, the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
Snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk. I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. And suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle. I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady. A steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap. Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them. And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before. I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air. Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
ちょっと疲れた。つねこさんいます？いないかな。
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
疲れたな。アーケードモードとかやってみるか。アーケードモード3つあるんか。デュエルもなんかあったな。勝ちデュエル中に取り打つ。これか。デュエルチャレンジ。これの最中に鳥を撃てばいいのか。ちょっとこれ取ったら休憩しようかな。なるほど、そういうことね。上げていく。これどうだ、これの時に鳥を撃てばいいってこと？そういうこと？ どういうことだ？鳥を撃つってどういうことだ？って感じだな。これやってる最中に鳥を撃つってこと？撃ち合いになるからってこと？そういうことね。これの時に鳥を撃てばいいということですね。それはさ、あんまフォーカスしない方がいいんじゃないかな。じゃあと思うんだけど。いや、フォーカスしないとダメか。ちょっと2つのこと同時にやらせるのきつくない？鳥撃つのとデュエルをやるのと。 鳥見ちゃ弾見れないちくしょう。2つのこと同時は厳しい。フォーカスしきると鳥が見えなくなる。そんぐらいがいい距離だね。スピード 0% だったし、どうすんの？スピードがないと抜けんってことやろ多分。いやどうすんの？これ 7% か。確かにな。嘘。クソゲーだ。もう別のゲームじゃねえかこれ。あ、これ手の位置か。なるほど。いや押してるやんか。なるほどな。これ手の位置か。スピードはめっちゃ同時にいろいろやらせようとするやん。70何パーで打ち負けるってどういうことなの？どうなったのこれやばいやろってそれは。いかん。鳥にどうやって両方見るこれ敵が撃ってる弾と鳥両方見れないんだけど。そんなマルチタスクなことさせるな。 そうそれ負けるん。打ち合いが全然できんないけど、なんでや。あ、分からんくなってきた。なんでハンドスピード100だぞ。なんでフォーカスが低かったからってこと？わからん。わからん。撃っちゃった、撃っちゃった、撃っちゃった。違うやん。おっと、ここ外しとかなあかんねんな。単純に遅えんかな、打つのが。嘘。ダメですか？これ取り打つんむずいな。いや見れへんって敵の弾一発避けてから なんだ鳥に集中しちゃうんだけど、敵の攻撃を避けてからじゃないとダメってこと？ちょっと分かった気もするけど、早打ちになるのは分かったけど、鳥に合わせときゃいいんじゃない？ダメな。ダメか。ダメやな。これはウルレア3つあるけどアーケードか。あ、ウルレア2つか。2つだ。ウルレア。アーケード星3つ獲得か。なんかスロームをちゃんと使わないとできないよみたいな聞いたけど、使えねえわスロームうまいこと。違う、見れた。今見れたけど体違ったね。あれ一発避けてああ避けて鳥狙うって感じ。いや、遅かった。嘘、負けた。ズームやっぱ関係ある。ズームしとかないといけない、ある程度。そういうことなのか。
アウストラロ殿、秘宝、オンラインしばらくかかりそうだからウル4服入れない。
了解っす。ありがとうございます。いや、やってないけどな、もはや。了解です。取り打った。勝ちでやれってことはあれか、取り打った後に勝たんとかんってことか。はあ、そういうこと。ひょっとしてあれで勝たなあかんかったってことか。 違う。弾見て避けて鳥撃って相手を撃つってことね。本当の男は対決の時に敵を撃つ前にチキンを撃つって書いてある。それなんだよ。やってればできるだろ、これは。さすがに。オッケー。ほんで取れたやろ。取れていく。オーケー。つうことで終わろうかな。ほんで終わりたいんだけど。クルトさんとリアさんがいたな、今。抜けるか、そこは。ここまで来たらやってやろうじゃねえかって感じだけど。やられる。ちくしょう、マジかよ。フォーカスしといた方が当たりやすくなるってことだよな。的がでかくなるから。オーケー。うわ、ルパさんエッグ。なんなんこれは。どういうあれなの。どういうことこれ。スコアやばない。はぁ頭おかしいだろ。ルパさん。ステージ15とか言ってるじゃん。 いややばすぎ。あ、同士打ちダメですか。終わりたいんやけどね。普通に遅かった今。同士打ち。なんで？どうして？ドルガナ終わりです。新記録。あ、リアさん抜いたわ。アーケードされる。リアさんとかクルトさんもやってたから、リアさんやっとったやな、これ知らんかった。ということで終わります。ちょっと疲れた今日。お疲れ様でした。